Now then buddy, it's Dan from homephysique.com again, making use of my time more efficiently. I'm just going to do this video and basically tell you a few tips to make weight loss a bit more easier or more manageable. I'm not going to be reeling out no secrets or shortcuts or any bollocks like that, because that's not what I believe in. But what I'm just going to say is the simple things that I have done in order to make the progress that I have so far. Number one is don't change everything at once. Now what most people do, especially say New Year's Day resolutions, they'll come around and say, right, I want to get in shape, I want to lose weight, I want to lose 4 stone, and I want to be a size 8, a size 10, things like that, whatever. And they sat and they do everything to make it happen, going on crash diets, looking for the latest faddy diet like cabbage soup diets, all things like that, taking fat burners, all like mumbo jumbo pills, colon cleansers, you name it, they'll be trying it. I know this because I've been there myself. Now, it doesn't work, because what will happen is, after so long, you'll start to stall because you're not eating right anyway, and you'll find that your progress slows down, you lose interest, and you put it all back on. So what you want to do is just do small little things. And also, because if you change everything at once, like people will go running into gyms, going on cardio machines for 2 hours a day, and they just do too much and they burn out. So what you need to do is, like, you decide, right, this month I'm just going to start taking it a bit steadier. I'm going to just start going for like an half an hour walk, and then I'll increase it to an hour. But I'm also going to start looking at just trying to keep a track of the things that I eat, which leads me on to my next thing. You want to start tracking your macros. If you're tracking your macros properly, you'll be tracking calories too. Now, this doesn't work for a lot of people, only because they think it's hard work. If you do count your calories, track your macros, it's foolproof. It really does work. I don't care what anybody says. Anybody that says that doing that has not worked for them have been lying to themselves. They've been overeating. Simple as that. It does work. It just works. So that is a very simple thing to do. I mean, people get scared that it's going to take up all day to do it, but really, it takes maybe 5 minutes total time throughout your day to weigh your food, check packs, and log your macros on, say, MyFitnessPal, something like that. And once you've been doing it for so long, I mean, I can literally schedule in my food for the day, and I know what I'm having, and it takes me maybe a couple of minutes, you know. So that's another little thing to do. The next one, which I think is probably the most easiest thing to do, is to cut out liquid calories. Now when I say liquid calories, I mean things like, if you're having full sugar sodas or full sugar like mixers like squash, fruit juice, stuff like that, cut it out. Instead of having fruit juice, have some fruit, mainly because that fruit will leave you feeling fuller than, say, some juice. You'll have exactly the same amount of calories more than likely, but it will actually fill you up. Also with juice you lose a lot of the fibre and things like that. Not just that, like fruit juice and fruit, but things like I say, full sugar soda, swap them up. Have diet soda. I drink a lot of Coke Zero, and I know there's a massive thing on. Everybody is scared to death of drinking things like Coke Zero and that, but to be honest, the amount of shite that gets fed out by the government each and every year, I just don't listen to it anymore, and I just do what I want. So far, I haven't died, so I'll keep doing it. There's far worse things out there for you than a bit of aspartame or whatever. You could get hit by a bus, the air pollution is much worse, all that sort of thing. Along with the point of liquid calories, brings me on to my next one, which is just reduce your alcohol intake. If you do drink, cut it out, mainly because it does nothing for you, other than get you pissed, probably make you a bit cheerful, but other than that, it doesn't do anything else for you. So, just cut it out. Either reduce it completely, or just bring it down so that, you know, so it's not so often. I mean, I used to binge drink quite a lot. I used to drink Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, probably Sunday night. I used to drink a lot. I could have easily put about 6,000-8,000 calories away just in alcohol every week. That's why I got so big. along with them. And once you're drunk as well, you'll end up eating things that you wouldn't normally eat because you just don't care. You lose your inhibitions and you want to eat. So my advice on that one, cut it out. Next, focus on your long-term goals, but also make small, frequent milestones. So for me, my long-term goal was to go from fat to a competition-ready person. Just spat at the screen there. That's a long-term thing. I never expected it to happen in a year or even 2 years. I didn't expect it to be overnight. I knew it was in the distance, but I worked towards it. My first goal was to lose as much fat as possible. I did that to an extent, but I lost a lot of strength. So I bulked up and then cut down again. And I managed to get to a pretty decent level of body fat. I wasn't happy, bulked up some more. Now I'm cutting down again, and I plan to get, like I said, to about 6% body fat. Then I will be happy to then go move on to the final goal sort of thing. But in between all those milestones, there's even mini goals, like last week, getting down to 179 pounds from the 180s. It's like a little mini goal, you know, a little celebration. So just make the small goals and it makes it's less overwhelming. You've just got small steps that get closer and closer and closer. And speaking about weight, and like I say about me going from 180 to 179, is my last little thing. Don't get obsessed with the weight on the scale. All you need to do is realise that the scale's there just for your progression, just as a sort of like an idea as to where you're going. It's what you see in the mirror that matters. Really, I mean, we use the scales from a macro point of view. Say if you've stayed at 180 pounds for 5 weeks, there's a chance you're not losing weight. Yeah. But if you're at 180 pounds 1 week and then the next week you weigh in and you're still 180 pounds, but you're damn certain that you've got all your macros right, don't worry about it. Wait for the next week to come round. Chances are, if you have been doing it right, you will lose weight then. It'll all of a sudden drop, because scales are not 100% accurate. A lot of them talk out their arse, a lot of them lie, and a lot of them are just not accurate enough. So after say 2 weeks, if you haven't lost weight, then you would need to assess your macros. But some people will get on a scale on a Saturday, weigh themselves, get on a scale on a Sunday, and think, bloody hell, I've gained 3 pounds, oh God. And then on the Monday, oh God, I've gained 4 pounds, and they'll panic, and then they make all sudden changes to their intake, or they start doing more cardio, and you don't need to worry about it so much, so just take it easy. But anyway, these are just a few little things that I do myself, and I found that it's made it a lot more manageable over my journey so far, and I hope it helps you too. So there you go. So please like, share it with your friends, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Cheers now.